Okay, now we come to paragraph 11. When a monk abides thus, if his mind inclines to walking, he walks thinking, while I am walking thus, no evil, unwholesome states of covetousness and grief will beset me. In this way, he has full awareness of that. And when a monk abides thus, if his mind inclines to standing, he stands. If his mind inclines to sitting, he sits. If his mind inclines to lying down, he lies down, thinking, while I am lying down, thus no evil, unwholesome states will beset me. In this way, he has full awareness of that. When a monk abides thus, if his mind inclines to talking, I'll stop here for a moment. So here, if this monk can give attention after attaining the 4 jhanas, if he can give attention to the voidness internally, externally, and imperturbability, and enter into it, and then when he comes out of it, if he's walking or standing or sitting or lying down, then he says, Buddha says, no evil, unwholesome states of covetousness and grief will beset me. This covetousness and grief arises from craving for sensual objects. Craving for sensual objects, then you have covetousness arising. If you are still caught up with sensual desire, then you have covetousness. But if you cannot get what you want, then grief will arise. So covetousness and grief comes from sensual desire, desire for sense objects, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, thoughts. So he has attained those states, those high states where he can enter into voidness or imperturbability. Then these covetousness and grief will not beset him. He is no more interested in sense objects. When a monk abides thus, if his mind inclines to talking, he resolves, such talk as is low, vulgar, coarse, ignoble, unbeneficial, and which does not lead to disenchantment, dispassion, cessation, peace, direct knowledge, enlightenment, and nibbana, that is, talk of kings, robbers, ministers, armies, dangers, battles, food, drink, clothing, beds, garlands, perfumes, relatives, vehicles, villages, towns, cities, countries, women, heroes, streets, wells, the dead, trivialities, the origin of the world, the origin of the sea, whether things are so or are not so, such talk I shall not utter. In this way he has full awareness of that. But he resolves, such talk as deals with effacement, as favors the mind's release, and which leads to complete disenchantment, dispassion, cessation, peace, direct knowledge, enlightenment, and nibbana, that is, talk on wanting little, on contentment. Wanting little is also translated as few wants, on contentment, seclusion, aloofness from society, arousing energy, virtue or moral conduct, concentration, wisdom, deliverance or liberation, knowledge and vision of deliverance. Such talk I shall utter. In this way he has full awareness of that. I'll stop here for a moment. So here the Buddha says, if the monk abides in these states of these deep states of tranquility, then he will not engage in base talk. This such talk as is low is tirachana kata, literally translated as animal talk, worldly talk. But he will only talk what concerns the Dhamma. When a monk abides thus, if his mind inclines to thinking, he resolves such thoughts as are low, vulgar, coarse, ignoble, unbeneficial, and which do not lead to disenchantment, dispassion, cessation, peace, direct knowledge, enlightenment, and nibbana. That is, thoughts of sensual desire, thoughts of ill will, and thoughts of cruelty. Such thoughts I shall not think. In this way he has full awareness of that. But he resolves such thoughts as are noble and emancipating, and lead the one who practices in accordance with them to the complete destruction of suffering. That is, thoughts of renunciation, thoughts of non-ill will, and thoughts of non-cruelty. Such thoughts I shall think. In this way he has full awareness of that. Stop here for a moment. So here also, the Buddha says that this monk, he will be aware of his thoughts. He only think right thoughts, not wrong thoughts.